So for making my frame base that I'm going to crochet on, I have these 2 size bowls. I like the square one, obviously, because a lot of frames are square. And it's cute, and it's the right size for a little picture. So I just trace out him a couple times. Now, camera magic here. I cut those out. Bam. Bam. And so once I have those cut, that's when I really need this mat, because I drew freehanded another smaller circle and another smaller square in the middle of those. And that's when I'm going to take the X-Acto knife and very carefully cut out that other smaller circle, because these are going to be the round and square edges that I'm going to crochet on for these frames, covered with yarn, guys. So there's that one. And what I also did was, again, I cut out another round in the middle of my other ones, so this one can also be used. Just a little bit of a smaller version, like that. So then I'll cut that one out. And then the same will go with this guy. We'll cut him out. And then I'll cut out another smaller version. Look, I can even trace both of them on this. Alright, so here they are. And so there are my dogs too. So I will be crocheting around these to make the cute little magnet frames. I'm going to show you how just to start crocheting it around. This is just some thin green thread. It's just a little thinner than the usual ply, I guess. I don't know what it's called. Strand. Just has a lower profile. And it's a little crimped because I frogged it. I took it apart from something else. Second hand here. But so I tied it around the loop, little double knot, holding the tail back with my finger, and I'm going to go behind the cardboard, pull that up over in front, loop it around, pull it through. It's kind of tricky. So behind, so then you have the 2 loops on there, and then you pull through those 2. Behind, pull it around, I'll have the 2 loops, pull it through. And I'm just going to go all the way around and cover this whole circle with the yarn. Just kind of maybe sliding it together on each other, so that it is tight and covers all of the cardboard. Don't want it too loose. I don't want it too tight either. But just going all the way around. So I'm going to come back to you when I get to that end bit. Alright, we're getting close to the end. You can see I've been going all the way around. Still going to keep it going up. It's a little bit tough. Sometimes it comes unlooped when I try and go too quick. And sometimes the yarn will get a little like caught on the cardboard. There we go. I'm all the way around. The whole cardboard is covered, and I'm going to slip stitch into the top of one of these first stitches. And then is when I can do my fancier stitch, and we might try a shell one first. So I'm going to do a double crochet, and I'm going to skip 1, 2 and do it into the third. And I'm going to do 7 double crochets into that same one. So that's 1, 2, 3, let's just do 4, then we're going to skip 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet into that hole. And we have our little bump out, a little shell. I just made it smaller than I usually would on a blanket. So again, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3 up and do those 4 double crochet in there again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and do a single crochet. There you go. Although I think I skipped too far. Hold on. 1, 2, 3 into the third one. Single crochet. That's better. So see, I have just a little embellishment that's going to go around the outside of this. So I'm going to keep going with that little shell pattern, and I'll show you when I get to the end. Okay, so I went all the way around with my little shell pattern, and I think I want to add a little more to this one. I could just do the shell pattern, but I'm right now going to do a chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go to here and single stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to almost the top of the shell, but since I did it equal with 4 and not 5 like I should have, I gotta go over 1 single stitch, so it's kind of giving it a little looped effect around the top too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, taking it all the way over. Alright, I fixed this up. So I've been doing in between the scallop and at the tip of the scallop. And I'm doing 5 chains and a single stitch. 5 chains and a single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we go to single crochet in here, but that counts as the first chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to take that over here to the top of the scallop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we go to like the valley in between them. Crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now to the top. 1. And there we have it, our fancy crocheted lacy photo frame. I'm gonna cut this and tie it off in a loop. Actually, just tie it so I got the loop here. And I'll cut this piece. And then I'll be ready. You can hang it or put a magnet on it. Take my magnet and put a dollop of hot glue on that guy, put it right on the top, and then we go make sure it's strong enough to hold this cute little frame. Alright guys, so this little cute picture of my babies, it's probably like my favorite picture of them ever, and it's been on my fridge in a different frame for a while, but this one is cuter, so I'm switching it. Just carefully Slide it in there, and then we're gonna stick it on the fridge.